Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and happy Friday. Recording this on Thursday, I should say Thursday, April 24th, 2025, the day that will live in infamy as Switch 2 pre-order day, or when every major electronic website in the US went to shit. If you watched my short that I did, I did it on Thursday, so it was Thursday morning, no matter what. I can't remember if I did early morning or after I got like 2 hours of sleep before work. But I was able to secure a Switch, thankfully. Got mine through Best Buy after a lot of trial and error with Walmart, with Target, and with Best Buy. Finally got one to go through. So thankfully I got one, but it's been a mess for a lot of people. RGB85, I know he wasn't able to get one as of like 2 a.m. this morning, because I saw his video post on his channel, and man, oh man, is it crazy. I did another short because I had to go to the UPS store, and there's a GameStop right next to my UPS store, and I was like, I'm just going to pop in, because it was afternoon. Like, when I say afternoon, I mean it was just after 12 p.m. Just afternoon. And I was going to pop in, and I was just going to talk to the manager real quick, just ask him how it went and everything like that. And as I left the UPS store and like just walked out the door, and I looked, because my UPS store has two entrances. I went in the back, came out the front, kind of thing. And as I turned the corner, the line was just wrapped around the GameStop, and I was like, holy crap. And it was, like I said, it was already just past noon. And so obviously I wasn't going to get to talk to the manager, because people were still waiting in line to get into the store to pre-order their Switches. There looked to be between like 50 and 60 people there. It was a lot of people. And so it was insanity. So it's just kind of like websites failing, lines out the door. Man, I hope everybody in that line got a Switch. But yeah, it's going to be a big launch. People thinking that boycotts or whatever for the price for the Switch or anything like that was going to do anything. Nah. Not going to happen this time. But yeah, so I just wanted to do this video to kind of share a little bit of my experience last night. So I was up here in the office, in the man cave. I had Best Buy, Walmart, Target, all ready to go, signed in and everything. I was like, all right, let's do this. We're ready. And they all went live, except for Best Buy. And I hesitated on Target and Walmart because I wanted to do Best Buy, because they're doing a midnight opening. I would guarantee to get mine, right around midnight on the 5th. So I wanted Best Buy. Best Buy, they weren't going on sale. Yes, I was like, shit. So I got in line at Walmart, and I kept trying to do Target. So I was like, you know what? What I should have done, what my plan should have been, was pre-order from everybody and then cancel pre-orders if I got Best Buy, kind of thing like that. That should have been my plan, but for whatever reason, I thought Best Buy would be the first on sale. I'd get Best Buy and I'd get out. Yeah, I don't know why that was my thought process there. That was a dumb way to go about that. I know better than this. I used to be in the action figure game. I know all about this shit. But so obviously that didn't work out. So I was in line at Walmart. Target was the first to allow me to add to cart. Add it to my cart. Error. Add it to my cart. Error. Didn't leave my cart. Error. Finally, let me check out. Card decline. I get a text message from my credit card company suspecting fraud. And I'm like, God damn it. I was like, was this you? Yes. It's kind of like any credit card company watching this video. Text the customer first before you decline the sale, because you could be screwing them on something like you did me. So I was like, shit. So I was just kind of like, let me change to my Target Red Card. Exact same thing happened. It went through, and Target Red Card thought it was fraud. And it's like, how Target? How does your credit card think me making a purchase at Target for something that's going on sale right then and there, fraud? So needless to say, I didn't get it from Target, and I'm kind of pissed off at Target, because then like my wife had a pre-order that I just got an email for today that it was a $15 pre-order. She pre-orders books from Target all the time, that they canceled because of suspected fraud. So I had to change the card from the red card to something else. So Target, you're on my shit list. And then Walmart was the next one. I got through in the line, went to check out, it sold out. But then it kicked me back in line, then it gave it to me again, sold out. And this went back and forth with the Mario Kart bundle and the just the console by itself. Because at this point I was like, you know what, I just want the console. Like, Mario Kart is not a priority for me. If I can get the console, I'll be fine. And so I'm also at Best Buy. Best Buy finally goes on sale, but they're doing the line thing too. And so I had the Mario Kart bundle in line. I was in line for the one that came with the Mario Kart bundle and Donkey Kong, and then I was in line for just the console, and just waiting. And then Best Buy did this to me, and what like per Wario 64, they did it to a lot of people. They just like kicked you out of line. It was just like you were there, and it looked like it was about to go to like your cart, and then boom, you got kicked out. So I honestly thought I was not going to get one from Best Buy because of that. Because I was like, oh, I've got to get back in line. Who knows how many people are in line? Finally, like simultaneously, all of them went through. So my cart had like $3,000 worth of stuff. So I had to get rid of a bunch of stuff because, I mean, technically speaking, everything was like limit one per customer. All of them. So technically speaking, I probably could have bought one of each, but I didn't for two reasons. One, my one friend who I knew was trying to get one, he got one like 20 minutes before me. Shout out Devin. And so I didn't know anybody else who was actively trying to get a launch one. So I didn't want to keep one to say, hey, throw me the $500, $450, whatever, for the version is, and I got to switch for you. And I thought about it. I thought long and hard about getting extra and then reselling them for a marked up price. But I was like, I'm not going to do that. Too many people want this, and I'm not going to be that guy. Like, I mean, I'm a figure collector, so like if I get a figure and by the time I want to get rid of it, it's gone up in value. Yeah, I'm going to sell it for the going rate. But yeah, I'm not going to get this system and then jack up the price like a bunch of scalpers. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I got rid of everything from my cart except for the Mario Kart bundle. Picked that up, and I was like, thank God. It was like 1:50 in the morning, and I was dead tired. I got to be up by like 6 for work. So luckily I got it. Happy I got it. I hope any of you guys watching it, if you tried to get one, I hope you got one. And if you didn't get one, from what I've read on Twitter, keep trying because they're going in and out of stock. And odds are they're going to get more. Like this is probably the first allotment of what Nintendo has in the US now, tariff-free basically. And there probably will be more because I know Nintendo's actively getting stock from Vietnam, getting it into the country during this 90-day freeze, so they don't have to pay tariffs, so they don't have to raise the price of the systems and things like that. So yeah, keep trying. Just keep going back to the sites and seeing. If your GameStop isn't like the GameStop by me and they don't have like 60 people in line, go to your GameStop because they're doing pre-orders in store. And also check like your local Walmarts and Targets and Best Buys to see if they're doing in-store pre-orders as well. I mean, they might be. Who knows really. But yeah, so that was just my experience trying to pre-order. It was harrowing and stressful. And I don't know why it was stressful because I don't need it on launch. There's no killer game that I want to play on launch. But my whole wanting to get it on launch, other than to do stuff for this channel, was I wanted to guarantee I got the bundle or the console at the current MSRP, because I do have suspicions that once this first run is done, when they refill, it might be at a higher price because of the tariff. So I definitely wanted to save myself probably $50, $60, and get it now before any kind of price hike came and went. So that was kind of my thing with it. And it was like, I shouldn't say I was stressed. It was like a little bit of stress. But I can say I kept my composure. I did not get pissed off or angry or anything like that. The only time I was a little perturbed was when my card got declined because my credit card company thought it was fraud. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. But yeah, all in all, I got one. And like I said, if you're watching this, I hope you got one too. But yeah, that was my experience. Let me know in the comments below your experience trying to pre-order one last night, whether it was midnight on the East Coast or lucky for you guys on the West Coast, 9 p.m. So you didn't have to stay up as late as I did. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.